So, welcome. It's the first lesson that we're going to do, and we're going to cover Na. So, as you may know, the tabla has a vocabulary, and Na is a very prominent note. So we're going to cover that. Different ways of playing Na, there's different schools of tabla. There's 6 main schools of tabla, different areas of India where styles got developed. Tabla originated from Delhi, that was the first Gharana, and they all vary in style. So the Delhi style is they use 2 fingers on the right, and they use the 2 fingers on the left. And let's just get this microphone a bit closer. So yeah, they use the two fingers. And the style is played on the rim here, and they're very strict about the 2 fingers. And on the bass side, it's what you would call a closed style. So the palm stays on the drum. And so yeah, Delhi, and then you've got Ajrala, which is similar to Delhi, but they use more triplets, and they bend the rules a little bit to get the tabla to do a bit more. Similar to Delhi, so they're kind of in that bracket. And then you've got Farrokhabad, which is very lyrical, very beautiful compositions, very lyrical, and it's a kind of a bit of a blend of the Gharanas. And then you've got Lucknow, which developed from dance, which is played on the Na is played on the sur in Lucknow quite a lot, and it's more of an open style. And then you've got Punjab, which is again a real mix really. Use Pakawaj bowls and use the Delhi bowls as far as they can, sort of thing. So they use those bowls significantly, the 2 different styles. And what else you got? And then you got Benares. Benares is the youngest Gharana, and it's the most similar to the Pakawaj. And also so Varanasi, so Benares, Varanasi Gharana, and use a lot of open sounds. And there's a lot more to it than that, obviously. And so that's the basics. That's the basic 6. So you could classify those into 2 categories. You can classify them into Delhi style and Purabi style, which I think means eastern style. So basically Ajrala and Delhi go into the Delhi style, and then the other 4 go into the Purabi style. So I play, my teachers, my background is folk music, playing the Pakawaj or Nal, which is a different instrument again, and also I'll just show you quickly. It's this drum, played for in kirtan. So you've got a tabla head on the one side and the dolak head on the other. I'll move my camera. Hang on. That's all right. So that's my background, and then I began playing tabla in 2002 properly with a proper teacher, and that was with Samir Chatterjee. And I spent 2 years when I was living in Sri Mukthananda Ashram playing with him on a regular basis, having regular lessons and systematically learning the tabla, which was grand. So that was my beginnings of tabla. But I was lucky in a way because I already had the basics from the folk music. His gharana is Farrukhabad, and I'll be showing you the various compositions that he taught me. And also I've spent a lot of time with Sanju Sahai, who is from the Benares Gharana, and he's actually a descendant of the original line of Benares Gharana Pandits, which is pretty cool, and he's a very nice guy, and I spent a lot of time with him. He's a big influence for me, and that lends itself quite well to my style as well, because my beginnings were with the Pakawaj anyway. So that was good. So I kind of started off on the Farrukhabad, and then I could kind of come back full circle with the Benares license, if you like, and so my style's kind of developed kind of a lyrical, quite heavy, very much Pakawaj influenced, Benares influenced, Farrukhabadi style. So so I will now teach you Na as I have come to understand it. So Na is played. You've got the kinar here, and this is called the sur, as we just talked about a little bit, and this bit in the middle is called the shai, and this bit in the middle is actually made from rice and iron. So I don't know how they ever came up with it in the beginning, however many thousands of years ago, but that's how it works. And it's kind of that's what gives it its metallic sound, and as it dries, it dries, and there's all lots of cracks in here, and there's what I call the stones in there, individual pieces, and I believe that when you hit it they all vibrate together. So that's what gives it its unique sound. Otherwise it would sound more like a bongo or something. It brings the pitch down as well, so you can get the tension high, and this brings the pitch down, because it slows down the vibrations. So Na, so what you're doing with Na is the signature sound that you hear on the tabla, and what you're doing is you're stopping this bit from resonating, and you're creating a harmonic. And so how you do that is you place one finger, your ring finger, if you're right-handed obviously it's with your right hand, if you're left-handed obviously it's with your left. I'm right-handed, So you place your ring finger there, which stops this bit from resonating, otherwise you get a different note again. And the first bit to hit the drum is actually this part of your knuckle here. So it acts as a kind of pivot. So that's the part that hits the side of the drum first, and then the rest of the finger follows through. So that's how you get the effect. Otherwise, if you don't do that, if you try and hit it just with the finger, you're not going to get any bounce. It's just you're just going to get this sort of sound. Okay. So what we do is we use the wrist quite a lot. The wrist is like the engine of the tabla, really. That's how you get all the fast movements and all the flow and all the rest of it. So a lot of it's to do with the wrist, especially with the way I play. Some people have more of a finger style, more of a deli style, more sort of finger style and a little bit of wrist. I use a lot of wrist, and the fingers just kind of follow through. So that's what we'll be learning. So if you put your hand in this position with the one finger on the ring finger on just on the edge of the drum, like so, depending on how big your hand is, but it wants to look something like this. Okay, and then this wrist comes up like so and slightly to one side, so slightly up and over like so. And what wants to happen is that from that position you push your wrist down like that, as you can see. And as that wrist comes down, the part of the finger that I just explained, the knuckle, the inner part of the knuckle, hits the edge of the drum, and you get the note from that whiplash effect from the wrist, like so. You can give it more of a twist as well. You can twist it in, but you're still getting that dip there. Or you can have it completely straight. And the twist is a good one. I think the twist is a good one to start with. It's a very natural movement. So we can try and do it in slow motion. That's what's happening. Or it's all of those things, depending on how it's applied to the piece that you're playing. So you can either, but always up and slightly over. It can be up and slightly over, or it can be more over and up, or it can be completely on top, like so. And that's how you do it. So obviously I'm explaining very, the very technique, the very fundamental technique. So like teaching a baby to walk. Obviously, once you're actually playing, once you actually get the hang of it, it becomes more of a natural thing. But in order for it to become a natural thing, you need to break it down step by step. So this is good work. So if you take note of what I'm talking about here, this will definitely pay off for you. When you're actually playing, the movements might become a lot less exaggerated. But as you can see, even though that's only a little movement, there is still that up to the side and down. That's still a apparent. But at the beginning stage, you want to emphasise it. You want to bring it right up, bring it right down, and really have a good think about it. And that's how you do it. So we'll leave that for now. And that's the first lesson, is na. So if you've got a tabla, give that a go. And I'll post another lesson soon with another bowl. Then we can start stringing them together and make some compositions and have fun playing tabla. So, Namaskar, Namaste, Haribol, Hare Krishna, Om Namah Shivaya, Guru Om, Salam Alaikum, God bless, and peace out.